Hello, Professor and Mr. Grader. My name is Mouhamad Hamzah Ismail, and this is the implementation for the CIS-427 program in Assignment 2, the Parallel Online Stock Trading Application. It was implemented in Python, and let me just give you a quick introduction over the core components of my project. First, starting off with server.py. This is the main server application. It handles client connections using Python threading and the select function API. The server processes client commands, manages logins, transactions, and ensures smooth concurrent interactions. And then client.py on the other hand, uh, this is the user interface. It allows users to connect to the server, send commands, and receive responses, which we'll be going over shortly. It supports commands like login, buy, sell, balance, and more. And then database.py manages the persistent storage. It handles user accounts, balances, stock transactions, and securely interacts with the SQLite database, ensuring data consistency and integrity. Lastly, config.py. It holds all the configuration settings, such as the server's port number and database file name, and so on. And again, the last four digits of my student ID. Don't worry about this. This was just a test, so these are actually the files. Alright, so let's actually test this program out and verify all the functions. So I ran ipconfig just to make sure what IPv4 address I was using. This will be relevant in a second. Let's start the server. Alright, server's running and it's waiting for clients right now. Let's connect our first client via a different terminal. And we have a successful connection and a successful log. Now the fun part, let's connect a different client but off of a different device. So this time I'll be using my seed Ubuntu virtual machine, as you can see. CD documents. Okay, that's where my client folder's at. Now let's connect to the server on my original PC via this command. Alright, nice. We have a successful connection. Let's hope it logged. Yep, and this is the IP it logged for. Now let's begin by connecting as a normal user and test out the basic commands. Alright, that was successful. Let's log out real quick. Let's try to log in, but with an incorrect password this time. It correctly told you that right here. Now let's log back in. Okay, nice. I did have some previous testing on this, so its balance is no longer 100. It is 250. Okay, cool. Let's deposit. Deposit 200. Should go to 450, and it correctly did. Let's buy some Tesla stocks. Let me write that full capital. Two of them at 100. We are at 250. Nice. Now let's list to see what we have here. 4 Tesla stocks, 1 Apple, and then 2 other ones. Let's look up some stocks in case we ever need to look up. So let's start it with AA perhaps. And it correctly gave us 1 Apple. And let's sell some Apple stocks. So AAPL, and then we're gonna do 150. Okay. Server okay, sold 1 Apple stock, new balance 300. That is correct. Let's use some incorrect commands real quick. Buy AAPL -1 and then 10 invalid amount or price. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's check our server. Hope it logged everything. Correctly log everything right here. Now let's open our different terminal, and this time let's log in as the root user. So let me get this correct. Nice. And then just to demonstrate something real quick, if you go here and you put who should not work since this is not the root user, and permission denied. Only root users can use the command who. So if we go back here as a root user to see who's connected, let's put who. It gave us correctly John and root are connected to this server. And let's also do some further error detection. Deposit -10. That is not correct. Let's do some more. List all stocks in DB. Okay, nice. That's all the stocks in the database. Mary has bought 10 of these, so that's good. And let's try to shut down from a non-root user, which would be the Ubuntu machine. So put shut down, command rejected, client remains connected because you are not a root user. However, if you use shut down here, shut down, before I use shut down, let me try something. Let's put login as user 1 and then incorrect pass. That is not a correct user or password. So now let's try shut down from the root user. Shut down, and it did exit the client because this correctly shut down. Those are all the commands that were needed to be demonstrated, and through root user and incorrect commands, correct commands, that's pretty much everything. And thank you for watching this.